Hey guys, so I'm back and you guys know what it is. So today is normally my Joann's day and I'm just going to be real with you guys. Like I did not go to Joann's today only because like we had a work event and I had to attend. Okay, so we went to the escape room and in the midst of going to the escape room, I didn't have enough time to go to Joann's, had drinks afterwards. Listen, it is a whole vibe at work. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into these sales today. So let me go ahead, skip over Joann's because I will definitely be checking tomorrow, Thursday, what's on sale at Joann. Unless I find out later on today, it may or may not be in the video. If it's not in the video, I'll put it in the caption below or the description box below so you're able to see the Joann sale. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the other ones and then come back to Joann. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, you know what to do. Go get you something to drink, a quick snack, chill with me so we can go ahead and get into these sales this week. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start off with simplicity.com because I have not ran to Joann's in store. And that's not going to be in this video. However, I'm going to get the online at the very end because the new sale ad starts December 5th, which is tomorrow, which when you're seeing it, it is your today because this is being posted on Thursday. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with Simplicity, followed by VIKISEW, and then end with Joann's. Hopefully I could see what that pattern sale is later on today into tomorrow, but nor here or there. Let's go ahead and get into simplicity.com first. So the current simplicity.com sales ends today. When I say today, I'm talking about December the 5th when you are seeing it. It ends today. So this is a sale that was extended from Cyber Monday. They're doing a Cyber Week, which is 75% off of all patterns excluding Berta patterns. So what that means is Simplicity, mccalls, Butterick, Vogue, Know Me, and New Look are all on sale. PDF and paper pattern. Plus, when you shop $30 or more on subtotal means before taxes, before shipping charges, right? If you meet that $30 threshold, you will get free US shipping on your order, okay? So when you click on the shop all sales button, I'm just going to click on paper patterns. And it says 75% off. Now, when I say 75% off, this excludes DVF patterns, okay? So don't even look at the DVF patterns simply because, like, what's the point at this point, right? Now, the Butterick patterns are ranging. I'm going to put it up on the screen, but they are ranging in price. If you do the clearance patterns for Butterick, they are ranging $3, okay? $3 for clearance patterns. Don't sleep on the clearance patterns, okay? Now, if you are doing just kind of like a regular pattern for Butterick patterns, I'm just putting one in the cart to kind of show you, it falls off at the register, which the highest, basically the most expensive pattern would be $3.84. Like I said, I'm going to put it up on the screen on the breakdown of all the patterns. So let me just put it like this. Butterick patterns is less than $4, okay? The highest pattern is $3.84, okay? Now, when you go to the other ones, your Simplicity, your mccalls or anything, everything is ranging less than $4, excluding Vogue patterns, okay? So with that being said, 75% off is a really good deal for patterns, okay? So don't sleep on the 70% off, the 75% off or anything. Now, this one is really good simply because they are also offering free US shipping, okay? With this one, as long as you spend $30 or more. Now, when it comes to the Vogue patterns, the highest price for Vogue patterns right now is $6.12. What that means is $5.99 plus your applicable taxes, right? If you was to go to Joann's or anything, you would be paying about $6.12 anyway. So save your trip to Joann's this week. Shop on simplicity.com, paper patterns or PDF patterns if you are so far from Joann's. What that means is basically if you have to drive roughly anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, you could definitely save that gas, okay? Save those tolls if you pay tolls like I do, and just definitely order online on simplicity.com, okay? I like to save you guys coins. That's what I do every single week. So you know what I'm here for. We are here to save you guys some coins. And with it being the holiday season, why not save you guys some coins, okay? So once again, let me tell you the sale again for simplicity.com. Simplicity, McCalls, Butterick, Vogue, Nomi, and New Look are all on sale, 75% off. You can see what's in my cart. Now, this cart right here is not what I'm purchasing simply because I already purchased these patterns, okay? I did it as an example for you, all right? So now that we talked about the simplicity.com, patterns this week, let's go ahead and get over to VIKISEW's VIKISEW website, all right? So on VIKISEW website, they have a new collection that just dropped, okay? So with the new collection, it's called 1 + 1 = 4, the New Year's Eve collection by VIKISEW. What that means is you choose 2 patterns for the holiday season, and then you get 2 patterns of your choice. So basically, what we like to say, buy 2, get 2 free. Okay, so it's B2, G2, okay? Once again, B as in boy, 2, G as in girl, 2. Buy 2, get 2 free, okay? So that's what the sale is, and this actual collection is really good. So some of the patterns that they have is the Marsha dress, which I'm loving for sure. The Meredith dress is really cute. The Goldie dress, the Astor dress, they also have the Annabelle dress, as well as the Nayana, close enough. You get my dress, is a dress as well. So this entire collection is nothing but dresses. Listen, if you're not a girly who loves to dress in dresses or whatnot, this may not be for you. But because I'm a girl who loves a dress, and I love a good New Year's dress, New Year's Eve dress, I love a good holiday dress. My holiday party is Friday, which is tomorrow when you are seeing it. But I don't have time to sew any of these patterns up, so it could be used as a next year because where I work, they are all about ball gowns and stuff, and they're all about ball gowns and dressing up. This is not like your ugly sweater contest for a holiday party. If you know, you know. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. Now, one thing that I do like is they did put some beginner-friendly patterns. For instance, the Marsha dress. So the Marsha dress is a beginner-friendly pattern. It is close-fitting dress. It has the deep square neckline. It has the soft rounded corners as well. It is above the ankle length, so it is very long. But of course, we sew, so we hack things. We make things make sense to us. Some of the fabric recommendations for this would be, of course, knit, sweater knit, double knit, stretch velvet would be great for this as well. I do have a video on how to choose the right sizes. You could definitely go back to that video and see. I'm going to put it up here so you're able to see what I'm talking about in terms of how you choose your height and how you choose your size for your patterns. Okay. So just to kind of, give you just a quick rundown on how to choose your pattern, because I know my last VIKISEW's video, you guys asked this one. So I'm going to say it one more time for you. For the people in the back, please come to the front, okay? So how you choose your pattern is it's in centimeters, so you're going to have to convert your height to centimeters. Now, I am 5'6", okay, on a good day. 5'6", I'm 5'6", okay? With no heels, I'm 5'6". So my height falls into the centimeters of 162 to 168. Now, in that other video where I did VIKISEW patterns and everything, it's the massive one that I did. It's actually called the enormous pattern haul, okay? So go for broke. So if you go to that video, it will actually I'm actually sharing with you the conversion of centimeters to inches and how to choose your size. Now, because all of these are dresses, I will definitely be going by my bust measurement, and I'm looking at where it says inches, okay? So you see where the IN is, that means inches. And I'm going to look at the finished garment measurement in terms of inches. What that means is my bust measurement is a 41.5. I like to have at least 2 inches of ease. So with my bust being a 41.5, with ease, I'm looking for a 43.5. Now, if you look at where it says large and extra large, I'm falling in between both sides at 43.5, which means that what I'm going to do is go down and I cut sides up. So I would choose the large if I'm basing it off my bust. The next thing that I would look at is the waist. And because my waist is the 34, it falls in that 34 and 5/8, okay? Because it would be a knit dress, that means that I need to size kind of down a little bit to make it a little form fitted, all right? And do straight at a 34. And then in terms of the hips, my hips is a 46. So I would need to definitely size up for this one, but because it's knit, 44 and 7/8 may be the right size to do, or at least a 45, because with knit, you work with negative ease instead of adding more ease. If you know, you know. All right, so that's how you pick your size. I just wanted to run through that one last time, you know, in terms of how to choose your size for VIKISEW patterns. All right, so getting back into this collection, the other patterns are all intermediate to sew patterns. Your Meredith dress, which is gorgeous. Now, let me just put it like this. I'm picking up every last one of these dresses except for the Annabelle dress. I don't feel like I would actually wear the Annabelle dress, so that it's not one that I would be picking up. However, I do feel that, you know, the Meredith dress will be great for my 20th year anniversary next year in 2025. I'm heading up on 19-year anniversary here in a few days. I'm saying a few days, more like 2 weeks. And I have the Goldie dress. Is very basic, standard. It would be great for a wedding guest event as well as a holiday event. So that's gorgeous. Now the Astor dress does remind me of a pattern that I did, which is very similar to Simplicity 8380. I have a complete sew along for that. But, you know, that's that. It is very similar to that. It's just the back is a little, you know, open more in the back than that pattern of Simplicity 8380. And lastly, the Nayana dress is gorgeous. It's for those who is very modest, for sure. I could definitely see me wearing this for a work event. Work, you know, like my thing is like with work attire, you definitely want to be covered. If you know, you know, right? You don't want to be that person that, you know, they're saying like, oh, yo, she came to the holiday party and she barely had any clothes on. You know what I mean? So you don't want to give that appearance going to a holiday party, even though you want to look cute, you want to look sexy, but let's just be honest. Work is not the place to do that, okay? Just keep it professional when you attend a holiday event. Make it overly covered instead of taking all your clothes off. If you know, you know. All right? But anyway, that's VIKISEW patterns. Definitely, that's the 1 + 1 = 4 sell. Let's go ahead and move over to VIKISEW patterns on Etsy. So the VIKISEW patterns on Etsy is currently running their famous 70% off. And with that one, it ranged anywhere from $3 to $7. Just choose wisely what you want. I'm not saying they run that 70% off all the time, but they do run it quite frequently, okay? So definitely make sure that you are going there. I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason it keeps saying that, you know, the page is being eaten. But anyway, just make sure that you are looking at those Etsy patterns if you are interested in that 70% off. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get into Joann's. Now, as of the recording of this video, today is December the 5th. So just want to give you that. So it is Thursday, December 5th, as of the recording of this video, and the ad just started today. So this ad will go from today, December 5th, to Christmas Eve, which is the 24th. And what they are having is a season saving, which means that 60% off of fabric and yarn. You also have the Happy Value fabric for, you know, it actually starts at $1, no coupons needed. The yarn is $2.99, as low as $2.99. I'm not going to say it's $2.99 because, you know, we get those surprises. So as low as $2.99. You have a lot of fabric starting at $3.99. And you also have buy one, get one free on the pre-cut bundles, the no-throws, and the yarn. So make sure you are looking at that online or in stores as well. So let's go ahead and go down the weekly ad. They have the Christmas Countdown Doorbusters, which is 75% off there. Now, when it comes to the doorbusters, the fleece, the anti-pill plush fleece is $6.99. The blizzard fleece is $3.99. And then, of course, like I mentioned, you have your yarn, 40% off as well. Now, if you are doing any type of Christmas t-shirts or anything like that, this is where it's a good steal right now. 3 for $10 on the Gildan short sleeve t-shirts. That is a pretty good deal. Sometimes they have it for 4 for $10, not very often. But if you make t-shirts with crickets and stuff like that, 3 for $10 would be a great deal for you. Next up, $5.99 for the platitude or plaid flannel shirting fabric. This is your time if you are into plaid and everything. This is the time to get your plaid now, okay, at $5.99. Any type of stuffing, batting, pillow forms, 40% off. Great still there. The holiday pine bush is buy one, get 3 free. Now, if you do it online, it's 75% off online as well. Now, when it comes to notions like your zippers, buttons, bias tapes, which they call it the right tapes and braids. Now, if you do it online, it's 50% off. But if you do it in stores, it's buy 3, get 3 free. Same thing goes with the thread. Online is 50% off. In stores, it's buy 3, get 3 free. When it comes to the super snuggle and comfy cozy flannel, $2.99 to $3.99, depending on if you're buying solids or print, you know, it could range there. So make sure, like I have said before, I use a lot of comfy cozy flannel fabric for lightweight jackets to throw on because it has the temperature here in Orlando has dropped. So it's easy to just get, you know, something, stabilize it, add a lining, and you have you a coat for this, you know, chilly weather, but not too much, right? So definitely get some comfy cozy flannel for my next coat so along, all right? Anyway, moving along, we have the plush fleece, 50% off there. We have like our scissors. Your cutting tools would be 40% off, doorbusters. Let's talk about interfacing. So in terms of interfacing, I get my interfacing by the bolt. I do not buy by the yards, okay? Because it's always cheaper for me by the bolt. And plus, because if you sew a lot, then you need it by the bolt, like I do, right? So it's 50% off holiday gift wrapping. Bags, paper, accessory, you name it, it's 75% off online. Or buy one, get 3 free, okay? If you go in stores. Plastic storage is 60% off. Rolling totes are 50% off as well. The Thule is 10 for $10. They also have a Brother SE700 sewing and embroidering machine for $449. That is $300 off. And it ships for FREE, free, my favorite word, okay? If it's free, it's for me. Now, the last thing is the sewing and quilting notions. Online is 40% off. But if you do it in stores, it's buy 3, get 2 free, okay? Sewing and quilting notions. Buy 3, get 2 free in stores. So then that's all that they have in terms of online sales, but a lot of these online sales can be done in stores. All right, so that is the Joann's sale. I don't know the pattern sales, but I'm going to try to get that for you guys today. So stay tuned for the community tab as well as on Instagram. All right, so there you have it. That is all the pattern sales this week. We covered, let me run it back for you one last time. We covered simplicity.com, which ends today, which is their Cyber Week. Patterns 75% off. Just make sure you know that Berta style patterns are not on sale. One thing I will mention about Berta style patterns on simplicity.com, they have PDF. I did not realize this, but they are starting to do PDF patterns on Berta patterns, which is wild to me. However, they have that. But the sale is on Simplicity, McCalls, Butterick, Vogue, Nomi, and New Look patterns. So check that 75% off. Today is the last day that you need to check out that 75% off sale. All right. Now, in terms of VIKISEW, because we talked about that, it's 1 + 1 = 4, which if you do a math, you would say 1 + 1 = 2. But what that means is if you purchase 2 patterns, you get 2 patterns of your choice for free. Now, the patterns, if you are doing the new collection, it is $9. So that means 4 patterns for a total of $18. And when you do the math, it's like $4.25 per pattern. Is it a steal? Absolutely. But you know, do your own research, okay? I'm going to wait until another sale comes on. That's what I'm going to do because I feel like I just purchased a lot of VIKISEW patterns. So I will wait until another good sale. All right. Now, let's go ahead and move over to the VIKISEW patterns on Etsy. We already talked about it's 70% off, so choose your patterns wisely. And finally, I do not have the sale for Joann's at this moment, but once I know, I will update it in the description box below, as well as post it on all social media platforms. All right. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And if this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, you guys know what to do. Give your girl 2 thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will catch you in the next Vlogmas video. I hope you've been loving all the Vlogmas content I've been providing to you guys. So stay tuned for more. And as always, make sure you are staying locked for Sunday as me and my partner C will be taking you to the streets. Until next time, peace out.